Boxing Media UK, you're with Chris Ware, the new Welsh middleweight champion. How's it going, Chris?
Good, mate. Yeah, bang on, thanks.
Just had a 7-round win over Frankie Borg.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the fight, mate.
It's just, you know, obviously great result. Obviously chuffed with the outcome. If I'm honest, I had a bad day today, and I don't know, when you start thinking, shit, is it going to be one of them days? And I nipped down from a hotel, and then as soon as I started skipping, I don't know, it just sort of all started clicking again. I just felt really relaxed. Almost didn't feel as if it was, you know, a Welsh title fight, and I think that is always when I'm, you know, best, I suppose. When I'm just relaxed, just get in there and do it.
Yeah.
You know, having an early knockdown obviously helps because, you know, it gives you a bit of confidence, and you know you're looking for it. But take my hat off to Frankie, you know, to go down, you know, a couple of times as he did, and then you know, keep coming back. And in fairness, 5 and 6, I think he was coming on top a little bit, but you know, it was a good fight, mate, and I'm just glad that everybody there enjoyed it. You know, that's what it's all about, isn't it? You know.
Yeah. And
hopefully we can have another defence maybe in Swansea next time. That'd be nice.
You boxed him in December. You had a 4-round points win over him. Was confidence-wise, what did that do for you coming into this fight? Yeah,
it's a funny one. Like, you don't want to sort of like dwell on the past and stuff, but you know when you know you've beaten someone, you know, it is in the back of your mind. But at the same time, you know, a couple of things he was saying running up to the fight about, you know, took it a bit lightly and all that type of stuff, you know, you could tell that he was going to be up for it, and I knew he would have trained hard, and you know, he's done more rounds than me, he's more experienced, so I knew it was going to be a hard night, and it was a hard night. You know, it was, you know, there was definitely times in there when I was, you know, I was feeling the pinch a little bit, but you know, I feel good now. I can fight again now.
You had like a flash knockdown in the first round. Was you thinking then you're in for like an easy night's work?
No, I don't think easy with Frankie. You know, he's never going to be easy, and you know, I knew it wasn't a heavy knockdown. It was just, you know, it was more of a, you know, like you say, flash knockdown. But you know, keep doing it, keep it in that same spot, and that's what I was aiming for. And I had a couple more along the way, like, you know. Apart
from the knockdowns, how do you feel he was doing in the fight?
He's probably nip and tuck, to be honest. You know, he's, you know, I'd say he's a better boxer than me if I had to be totally honest. So. You know, he wasn't hurting me, you know, at all. You know, I felt really strong in there, and I just knew that he would have. You know, I said in a pre-interview he wouldn't be able to keep me off, and that's what happened. So, I just keep coming. You
obviously had a game plan going into the fight. Did you stick to it?
I don't know. Every time I look back, I'd like to, you know, like to use my jab a little bit more. I'd like to, you know, I can't actually box, like, you know, but you know, get a bit tunnel vision and just march them down and just try and sort of beat them up rather than boxing, I suppose, like. But you know, it worked again tonight, so I'll have to change a few things for the next one, maybe.
He caught you with a good body shot. I think it was toward the end of the 6. How worked was you off there?
Yeah, it went through. I could feel it. It was. I was glad when that bell came, I'll be honest. But as soon as the bell came, I just forgot about it. So it obviously didn't. It didn't play on my mind too bad. No, but it was there, like, yeah.
Yeah. But what was it, 7 rounds? How did you feel, you know? It's the furthest you've been in there?
Yeah, I don't know. I said that when I had an interview straight away afterwards, I was a bit disappointed with myself because I got into 5 and 6, and I actually said to John, I said, oh, what round was this? And when he said 6, I think I'm a bit disappointed that I made myself doubt myself, because I actually said to myself, flipping, I haven't done this before. And looking back, I should never have doubted myself. You know, I know, you know, I'm fitter and stronger than anyone, I'd say.
Yeah.
But it definitely cropped in my mind, and that just goes to show a little bit of doubt can be a negative thing, like, you know. So I won't be doing that again.
No.
No.
And picking up that Welsh title, Chris, what does that mean to you?
Mate, it's amazing. I love it. You know, it's huge. It's good for me. You know, my missus, my son can look back at it, like, you know, it's a huge thing. I'm very proud of them. You know, my gym, you know, all my members, you know, they were up supporting me today, and you know, my phone's going nuts now. So
yeah,
I'm just glad for them as well. You know, to be part of something like that. It's you know, it's important for me. You know, I'm on their case day in, day out in the gym and trying to lead by example. So yeah, it's nice to show them then, you know, when you have to dig in, you can do it as well, like, you know.
And what's next then, Chris?
I'm just talking to Chris Sanigan now, possibly a show in Swansea maybe. hopefully defend the Welsh title. I got a baby on the way though, so I'm going to get that out of the way first and have a couple of days off now. But then, yeah, back at it, mate. You know, I live and breathe it, so you know, I won't be sort of kicking back too much and just wait to see what comes up. Yeah,
when you made your return to your ring, you fought Morgan Jones. He had the win over you. How about defending it against him? Would you be up for that?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I'll defend it against anyone, you know, really. At the end of the day, you know, I'm 32. I'm in it for, you know, next couple of years maybe at the most. If he wants to go for it, I fancy that over 10 rounds as well. Yeah, it'd be a good fight.
Brilliant. And before we go, is anybody you want to thank or anything?
Just, you know, everyone who's involved, they all know. You know, I always make sure I get around and speak to everyone. But, you know, special mention for John. You know, Sunday morning, it's down the beach, early doors, standing there in the freezing cold and it's blowing a gale on Swansea Bay. You know, I look at him sometimes and I'm hoping that he wants to go home, like go home early, but he doesn't. You know, he's on my case all the time. But I'd say main thing really is my girlfriend. You know, last couple of days have been tough, you know, cutting the weight. We've gutted our house. She's like 7.5 months pregnant, so putting up with me as well on top of that. Yeah, she deserves a medal, like, so that's all really. But yeah, everyone, you know, like I said, the gym, father, a lot, like.
Excellent. Well, congratulations.
Thank you, mate. Top man.
And I'll catch up with you soon.
Brilliant. Cheers, John. Top man.